What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I'm your guy Billy Ball, the Farmer Phillips, back with another video. It's December the 1st, and we're headed back to the woods. It's about 7:15. Just got the wife and kids off to school. Got a dentist appointment at 3 o'clock. I got a rain coming in here sometime today, so it's about 33 degrees out here with a 29-degree wind chill. So we're gonna go ahead and just grab our stuff. I left my camera stands and all that stuff in the stand because I knew I was coming back this morning. We ain't gonna be right. So we're gonna hunt till about, say, 1 o'clock, the latest, maybe 2, depends on what the wind doing and the rain and how the deer moving. So my target goal is I'm not gonna shoot a doe. It's gonna have to be a pretty good deer for me to shoot today, because what I got to do, and I got 2 deer in the cooler. I'm gonna get them down, probably debone them, or either take them to the process on today. So let me go ahead and get these clothes on and get ready, and so we can go to the woods and have fun. So hope y'all enjoying this video footage. But hunting is always not about harvesting a deer or harvesting a game every time you go to the woods. So on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna share my hunts every day, just to let y'all know this is what hunting really is. It's not like you see on TV that every time you go to the woods you shooting a big deer. So I'm just an average working man class hunter. So that's what we're gonna see. So let's get this stuff going, and we'll pick the video back up somewhere.
Well, everybody, it's about 9:30 in the morning. I got in the stand about 7:45. I hadn't seen anything yet. It really did. So, but it's an overcast day. Got potential rain. Got a 45% chance of rain at 1 o'clock. So we're gonna stay long as we can. Yeah, like I said, I got the dentist appointment at 3 o'clock. So I just ain't gonna waste the day. He can have me any moment. But it's the 3rd day in this stand right here on today, and hadn't got busted or snorted at. So the deer's just not moving. I hadn't seen anything but some turkeys moving out a far distance through the woods, a couple of squirrels. So I'm watching my backside over here. So the deer showed up from yesterday, so I know that big old cool buck is in here. If he shows up today, we're gonna put the smack down on him. But I'm looking for a bigger 8-point that I got on video on my camera. It came through November 17th. Looked like he was chasing a doe, so maybe we can get lucky. And I know he's here. I had a picture of him last year, but who knows? So y'all stay tuned, and we'll update y'all in the next hour or so. All right, everybody. We just had that 9-point that showed up. He's on my neighbor's side, on the other side of the creek. And that's the first deer we've seen so far. That's a good sign. Sun done broke out. So Maybe these wolves get alive a little bit, but man, it's about 10:15, and he showed up about 2 minutes ago. So we gonna lock it out and let's see what happens. Maybe that big old 8-pointer come through next. Well, everybody, I will say this. The bucks are starting to tend to doze. I want to say that's that same 9-point that we saw Thanksgiving morning. And he got the door to himself. He laid down on my neighbor place. I couldn't get my big camera on the buck laying down, but I did get a video with my phone, so I edited that in the video, but I think the rut is already here, you know. The last few years, I've been missing the rut, but I've been paying attention to my cameras. Pictures from 22, 23, and 24 between November the 27th through December the 10th. I had more daytime pictures of bucks on their feet on my trail cameras than I had any other time of the year. So we're gonna stick it out. Still got a few more hours. It's 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna see what we got, and we're gonna keep on holding out. About 1:45, we'll get out of here. No bigger deal here. I just gotta stick it out. So we'll pick it back up around here shortly somewhere. Well, everybody, we got a cloud moving in. It's starting to sprinkle and rain a little bit, and it's 1 o'clock. So I got all this camera equipment. I'm gonna try to ease down at the stand, and we'll pick this video up when I get to the truck, get loaded up, head home, get ready to go to the dentist appointment now. I'm gonna talk about this hunt, but it was a good hunt so far. Saw 4 deer total. Nothing in range, but did see a buck cruising the door, so that's a good sign. So let me load this stuff up, and we'll pick this video back up at the truck.
Well, everybody, we just got out the wood for the day and head to this old dentist appointment. So it's just not starting to rain. It's 7 minutes after 2, and we're gonna ease on out of here. But let me give y'all a rundown on what we had. I saw a total of 4 deer. Had 2 deer get downwind on me, and I kind of blowed a little bit. But I had that 9-point and doe on the other side of the creek, which I videoed with my phone, and I'm gonna try to get it edited in the video. But if you see it, you know, you'll understand. But anyway, he not quite what I want to shoot. If he had came on my side of the woods, I would have just videoed him anyway, because kill you nice looking small buck like that, he'll never get to a big mature buck. So I got a big mature deer down there on camera, and he's there. I just gotta be there at the right time, and he just didn't show up today. But one good thing I learned on today, that the bucks are starting to pair up with those, and that 9-point was just slow walking right behind that doe. He bedded down on my neighbor's place while she was up feeding, where he could see her, but he kind of bedded in a little thicket where I can just barely see his antlers sitting up in the weeds. And when the other doe got downwind of him, on the other side of the ditch. She was probably about 70 yards, 75 yards away from me. Kind of got a little uneasy and started stomping a little bit and snorted and ran on out through the wood, hurting another doe. And that buck and that other doe, they stayed there for probably another 30, 45 minutes, and they turned and went back from the same direction they come from. But overall, it was a good hunt. Anytime you go to the woods, you can actually see a game that you're actually hunting in a percentage. I always call it a successful hunt, but it's just a blessing to be out in the woods. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video footage, but man, this is what hunting is all about. You're not gonna harvest an animal or whatever you're hunting that day every time you go to the woods. But every time I go to the woods, there's a learning experience. So this is what it's all about. So this is what my video and my contents will be about. I'm gonna show it all. The good, bad, and ugly. The day that we don't see nothing, hey, y'all get a chance to see it. So y'all be encouraged. Thank y'all for your support, and we'll catch y'all on the next video. We out. Peace.